When we're looking at choosing the units of measurement, sometimes we're trying to figure out how heavy something is. How heavy something is usually called weight. That's how hard gravity is pulling us towards the earth. And if you're taking a science class or reading something in science, they use the word mass just because gravity's not around all the time. For our purposes, we're going to use weight. In the metric system, we use grams for little things and kilograms for bigger things. There's also a ton, which is 1,000 kilograms, that we use for huge things. In the old American system, they use different things. First off, we have ounces. Those are pretty small. Then we have pounds in the middle, and we have tons, which are huge. They're 2,000 pounds in a ton. So in the examples on the screen now, my pen is really light. I use ounces. I'm not light, but I'm not humongous, so I'm weighed in pounds. And a garbage truck is extremely heavy because it's all made of metal, so it would be measured in tons. Looking at the little tiny things first, basically if you have something that you could lift with one finger, you're going to use ounces to measure it. Okay, the scissors I can pick up on one finger, I'm not in any pain, I would measure it in ounces. The ruler, again, I can balance it on one finger. It's easy, so I would use ounces when I'm measuring it. Next, we have to decide what do we use when we are weighing something that's bigger than what you can lift with one finger. And we have a choice between pounds and tons. Basically, if you look at this picture, you'll see a lot of things that you can measure with pounds. The women are probably 150 pounds. We could put them in a small truck and the truck would not break, so we would use pounds. If you look at the rocks that are lying around for people to sit on, again, I could get them in a small truck. The truck probably wouldn't break, so I would measure that in pounds. If you start looking at the mountain, and I tried to put a mountain on my truck would die, so I would not measure the mountain's weight using pounds. If you look at this picture, you can see some things that you would measure in pounds, like the people, maybe the little signpost there in the background. But there are a lot of things that you could not put in my truck without killing my truck. If you look at the big black car there, it would kill a truck, a small truck. Therefore, I would use tons. If you look at the fire engine, it's made of steel, it's got lots and lots of water inside it. If I tried to put that in a small truck, the truck would die. Therefore, if you're measuring the fire truck, you would use tons. If you look at the hotel in the background, tons.